obviously to start camp you thought you were going to slide down into nickel. Are you comfortable staying back at safety majority of the time?
Oh, I'm comfortable anywhere. I've played safety here, obviously. For 4 years, I can play safety. I can play nickel. It'll be a week by week sort of thing. Wherever our coaches feel like I'll help the team most that week, I'll be there. So I'm obviously comfortable at safety. I'm comfortable at nickel, whatever the coach makes me do.
I mean, you got a lot of work at nickel, right? In camp.
Yeah.
Are you surprised a little bit?
No. It's just one of those things in the game plan to where I'd be better suited towards our defense for me to be at safety for the entire game. And at the same time, if something goes on, I'm able to step up at nickel at any time. Like I said, then the next week after we watch film, if we say, you know what, it'd be better suited for us to have him at nickel, then that's where he'll be.
So we're talking about just the first
Yeah,
game.
it's the first game. It's not one of those deals where, I took a million snaps at nickel and I'm never going to play. I'll be at nickel this year, guaranteed. But it's just one of those things where every single week we take in a certain amount of plays, and even though we worked many more, you only take a certain amount of plays in that deal. And the same, you want to put the players in the spots where they're going to help the team the most.
Because you're excited about nickel and the things you can do out of there, right?
Oh yeah, but I mean at the same time, like it's a pretty long season. Nobody shows all their cards.
Right.
It'll be one of those things where down the line we'll slowly put more things in, slowly slop. And I'm not the only one like that. There's other guys who've been working multiple positions, and in certain games, if they're better suited there, that's where they'll be to help the team.
Given the opponents the first 2 weeks, does that give you guys a chance to work on some different things, do you think? Does it change your approach at all?
It doesn't change the approach at all. I mean, I don't. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, if you look at our schedule, everybody says, okay, you look at the first 2 weeks, and it's whatever. It's not the case at all. I guarantee we've looked at UMass, and they can do some really good things. And we're going into the game as if we were playing for a national championship. It's that big of a game, and every game has to be that big of a game. So we're taking the same thing we've been working on in camp, like we're taking those things into the game. And we'll be ready to play. It's not one of those things where we're going to hide things. We're going to play football.
Does the fans make such a big deal of this depth chart coming out where the players hyped out? I mean, do you have a pretty good idea where everyone kind of fell after?
Yeah, I mean, if you've been in the camp, the environment at all, you can sort of see. Like, honestly, you don't need a depth chart to come out. We've been in the game for a month as far as camp is concerned, so we know who won certain position battles and who's been playing well. And even though some people may have lost position battles, they'll still help us a lot. They'll be in the game in some form or fashion. I think our coaches do a really good job in that, especially on defense. We have so many sub packages that maybe a guy isn't a starting safety.